We're back talking about the 12-bar blues. Today we're going to look at a 12-bar blues in the key of A. And the chords in the key of A are A7, D7, and E7. Just doing a real basic 12-bar blues. 12 measures long, 4 beats per measure. And this gives us an opportunity to learn some chords in open position, which you may or may not already know. The first chord is A7. First finger on string 4, second finger on string 2. Again, using 7th chords or four note chords. And then D7 chord. Back to that A7 chord, and then to the E7 chord, and then back to the A7 chord. Now in each case, when we're playing these chords, you should also always be striking the chord from its root note or naming note. So with the A7 chord, strike the chord starting at the A note. D7, start the chord striking it from the root note or the naming note, D. And the same with the E, start it from the root note or its naming note. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go through the basic 12-bar blues, not with the chords themselves, but we're going to just do it with the root notes of the chords. And you'll be pleased to know that we're just going to use only open strings in this case, right? So you've got A, and then, which is the key we're in, and then we've got D, A, and E. So we're just going to do a basic 12-bar blues with just the root notes, and then we'll add the chords after that. So all the open roots, and I'll give you a count. We'll just start at the top, and you can, and I'll just try to give you a clue when we're going to make the changes. So we're going to start off with 4 measures of A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measures 5 and 6 are D. And then we go back to the A. And here we go, measure 9, E. Measure 10, D. Measure 11, A. Measure 12, E. Let's do that one more time. A, 4 full measures of A. Measure 2. Measure 3. Measure 4. Measure 5, D. Back to A. Measure 8. 9 is coming up. E. D. A, measure 11, measure 12, E, and then A. We're in the key of A. So that's a real real easy exercise, but again, it teaches you the form, sort of really reinforces that whole idea of the 12-bar blues form. Now all we have to do is just add those chords that we started with. Let's just add the chords now and take a look at the fingerings of each of those in terms of changing from one chord to another. So we have A7 chord, then we have D7 chord. In this case, we don't have common fingers between those two chords, so you'll just have to work on the chords and change them by blocking them down like that. When I say blocking, try to get your fingers in the position of the chord and then place them all down at the same time. This is a great exercise, as a matter of fact. Just block the chords down. And then from the A7 to the E7, there's no common fingers there either. So A7 to D7, from the E7 to the D7, we don't have common fingers either. So no common fingers there anywhere. Gives you a good opportunity to just learn how to block chords by placing your fingers down like this in block position. And now when you're doing this in a 12-bar blues, we can count like so: 2, 3, 4. Strike from the root. Try to anticipate the chord change that's coming up. Here we go. D7. Anticipate the change. Here it comes. Measure 9, E. Measure 10, D. Measure 11, A. Measure 12, E. That's a 12-bar blues in the key of A.